So often in the past we've experienced something that we might call a hurt. Yeah, that hurt has come from an incident, from something that we've actually experienced that we did not maybe feel equipped to deal with, or that we took personally or reacted to in some particular way. But what we need to understand is that that hurt was something that happened in the past. But what we as human beings tend to do is carry that hurt forward, and we carry it until we experience the same situation or a similar situation, and we lace this same situation based on what happened way back here. For example, when I was in my early 20s, I was in central Queensland, and I went to a bank teller, and somebody with dark skin actually held me up at that situation. I'd taken my money out of the bank, and I turned around, and there were a collection of people that all had dark skin, and they demanded that they take the money from me, which I happily gave over to them, and I was okay in that situation. But if I didn't learn to understand that situation or develop the tools to be able to deal with the hurt that actually came up from that situation, it's quite possible that today, that every time I see a person with dark skin, I may have the same fear, or I may have an anger reaction towards them, or I might have a grief situation, a feeling of grief that comes up. But is it fair for me to lace that person that I've never met, that I've never had an experience with, based on this experience that happened nearly 20 years ago? Now, we know that it's a completely different situation, so it would be unfair to lace that same situation, rather than going, okay, this situation happened 20 years ago, I learned to deal with that, I learned to leave that situation, and I learned to go forward in life without that affecting my everyday movement. But how often do we actually do that? More often than not, we don't deal with that situation to the level that it needs to be healed, so it's completely out of our body, and we carry it forward and forward and forward. So it might be 40, 50, 60 years time, and I come across a person that may have dark skin, and in that I still react, but based on this experience of when I was in my early 20s. But does that happen with people with curly hair? Does it experience with when we're going into a new relationship? Yeah, so when we go into this new relationship, we meet this person for the first time, and as a female going into a relationship with a male, do I base it on every other experience that I've ever had with males, or do I start this person as a brand new canvas, as a clean plate that's got a whole new story in of itself to be experienced? So whether it be a new relationship, or whether it be a new boss, a new employee, a new partner, a new friend, whatever it might be, every incident in life we need to approach as a new clean canvas, and not something based with the hurts that we've yet left undealt with.